Okay, I really right now am sensing that I meant to do another talk for my YouTube channel, and it has to do with inner scientific infinite intelligence. Inner scientific infinite intelligence, which it jumps to the level of true cosmic illumination. Now, when I talk about true cosmic illumination, I'm talking about it from the field of what I call the unified field origin. The unified field origin is what lends true scientific illumination to all things. And now, when I say scientific illumination, I'm not talking just about just science, but I'm talking about science integrated with the highest level of illuminated consciousness. Okay, but the consciousness, once again, has to be integrated with all known as well as unknown fields of science. Okay, cosmic sciences. I feel that in the 21st century, it's going to be so vitally important for more and more and more human beings to start doing some major work within themselves in a positive format to help turn this planet around. There's way too much division, especially in the area of politics and religion. Right now here in the United States, things are so divided it's not even funny. I've tried to reach out to some people on the other side of the debate, and I find it almost impossible. Just about. Maybe with a few exceptions, but even with those few exceptions, there's only maybe perhaps minor areas of agreement. So we really are divided as a nation, big time, which pretty much supports my earlier statement that we're going to become united once again. It's not going to happen through the area of politics. We're just way too divided. So it's not going to happen through that format. So it's going to have to be another format, and the other format that's going to need it, it's going to be really needed desperately. It's going to have to be the format of consciousness. When I say consciousness, I'm talking about illuminated consciousness. Okay, so it's not just consciousness. Consciousness without the light of illumination doesn't mean anything. And when I say the light of illumination, has to be the correct light of illumination. Can't be any sort of illusionary thing. See, illusions. Causes people to step on things. When I say step on, it's like a person walking down a path. If a person is told something about the path that's incorrect and that doesn't have the proper details of where to step or what areas to go to or what direction to go to, because it doesn't have the light to actually show where to go, no matter how well intentioned somebody may say something to somebody else. And it doesn't matter what they say or from what area they grab onto. It could be any area. It could be from politics, from religion. It could be from this or from that. If the advice is given in the wrong way, at the wrong time, in the wrong format, which influences the other person to step in the wrong direction, that person who steps in the wrong direction is going to get hurt. That's the reason I'm talking about. The light has to be the correct light. It has to be the true light. And that's just why it has to be what I call the scientific light of illumination. The reason why I say scientific, because science is, true objective science is integrated with the format of mathematics, physics, and all the rest of it. It brings what I call true cosmic light to the person. When the true cosmic light comes, you're able to actually see, because your mind opens up in a correct fashion to actually see, okay? Then you're able to take the proper steps. Now, in saying that, am I discounting, for instance, let's say reading the Bible or deriving truths from the Bible? Of course not. I would never do that in a million years. But what I'm trying to say is that any sort of scriptural book that we use, and yes, I do regard the Bible as the Word of God, but it has to be properly interpreted. Just for the record, listen to what I'm saying. Properly interpreted and properly given in a right way for the right circumstances with the right meaning to step in the right direction. And it has to be integrated with actually what is the true cosmic pathway, because it all goes together. All sciences, and we say that God is a God of truth, then we're also saying that all sciences come from God too. All true mathematics, any sort of scientific subject will have to spring from the eternal God. Okay. And so we have to say, for instance, when we talk about that and we talk about the subject of God, we're also talking about the subject of the highest, most illuminated consciousness that we could think of, okay? We got to bring that format within ourselves so we could actually see, okay? And it's because it's important to actually see what is here in this world, because there's so many problems. And then once we see actually what is, okay, then we're able to act upon it in such a way that's going to truly help us out and help out other people. But the sciences are so important because the sciences, they all interlocked, okay? And when they interlock, they also integrate with one another in such a way that you get what's called a corresponding gateways one between the other. For instance, physics integrated with mathematics, okay, with astrophysics and all the other various sciences, they all come together, okay? And of course, I really believe there's a bridge between what's called classical physics and quantum physics, okay? Even though they seem to be apparently contradictory and everything, there is a bridge between the two. And I talked about that one before too, which I call the observer effect through the inner scientific principle that's within us, okay? You get that integrated with the observer effect, and that's the bridge that brings both equations together as one, okay? Both sciences together as one. I could go more and more and more into this, but the point I'm trying to make is this, is that our planet's in a lot of trouble. Our country's in a lot of trouble politically because there's so much division. Our planet's in a lot of trouble. There's a lot of negativity. And we're going to need a lot of people that have to do a major positive shift. A shift in their consciousness to bring about what I call true illumination to this world, because this world's going to need a lot of help. It's going to be a lot of shifting. We're going to have to turn around a lot of the negative vibration, turn it around, transmute it into a positive vibratory frequency around this world, okay? It's going to take a lot of prayer, meditation, visualization, just a lot of working with all the different energy patterns around us, and rearranging those energy patterns where we change it, okay, into a positive format. So that's pretty much what I got to say right now. I'm kind of tired, so I can't talk too much, but that's where I'm at right now. Okay, thank you so much.